of that. If we sort of know anything about the Black Panther Party, we know that they had a book list. They had about 20 books that you had to study before saying that I'm a Panther. So the Black Panther Party wasn't just radical people just moving with guns, with black berets and black jackets when they had. They was deeply intelligent, deeply serious about education. Fred Hampton had an educational component to his movement building. The same goes for the rest of the Black Panther Party. If you also realize that they begin to pass out Chairman Mao's The Red Book to college campuses and begin to tell the people, the students on the campuses, to read that book. Why was they telling them to read the book? To awaken them to the need of revolution. So that's literature. That's spending time in study. That's spending time speaking and talking and agitating again. So we can't just say, well, we gotta do. No, we gotta understand what we doing and where we going and how we gonna get there. We gotta sort of really study our enemies. We have to study every part of the world. And then teach our people who they are and their history and the history of those that are oppressing them. Furthermore, we all have particular ideas and gifts. So as a writer, you can't tell me not to write. Brother, you ain't doing nothing because you just writing. Well, that's what I do. That's revolutionary. That's radical revolutionary scholarship that can awaken the minds of people who have never heard this type of information before. And the same thing goes for when you speak and when you talk. That's part of building, and that's part of nation work. No, I agree that frivolous talking with no objective or no end is obsolete. We should do away with that. And this whole intellectual masturbating that a lot of us are engaged in, we should do away with that. And even the certain kinds of the debates that we are putting together is, coonery and sensationalism. So we need to do away with that. But real deep scholarship and real deep serious debating that's structured and have the essence of our past attached to it and where we need to go, the principles and the strategies and the ideals that we need in order to free ourselves from racial domination. That stuff is needed. Can't just do away with those things. Because if you're just going to go out into the battlefield and just say, let's do, we already know what to do, when we really don't know what to do, then that's fantasy. That's adventurism. And if you want to go on an adventure, you should go to Six Flags. But you can't play with revolution. You can't play with revolutionary movements. You can't. So we have to spend time in study. We have to spend time understanding the problem and speaking about the problem. And just because you know what the problem is doesn't mean that the masses of black people know what the problem is. Because we don't.